cloud of smoke, a deafening drone, Soviet tanks roll back into the German countryside. Here in Beerfelder, a small town just 50 kilometers outside Berlin, the T-55s and the BMPs are back in service. But it's not soldiers up at the helm, messing around on this beautiful summer's day. These are tourists from all corners of the globe. Bruno Gant is from France, near Lyon. He came all the way down here just to learn how to drive a tank.
It's the only place in Europe where civilians get to drive tanks. It really gives you a kick.
A balaclava, an old Soviet helmet, a few instructions, and the family's off on a trip they're not likely to forget. And just to make sure they don't, the tanks are fitted out with an onboard camera. The driving school has been going since 2003 and attracts 10,000 visitors per year. They each pay €130 for half an hour's drive, and at the weekend there's often up to 80 people eager to get behind the wheel. This is the brainchild of Axel Heiser. He used to drive tanks for the East German army along with his brother. They've now done up 13 from the former communist bloc and are capitalizing on nostalgia for these old iron monsters.
It's not nostalgia for the GDR, it's nostalgia for Russian technology. There is something very simple, functional and robust about these, which you just don't get today in the age of electronics.
Every week the crowds gather. Hasn't just about every big kid dreamed about getting inside one of these? Without the danger, of course.
I did basic military service for a year and a half, and after that I didn't want anything to do with the army. But these are demilitarized, nothing can happen. It's just about the driving.
A driving instructor communicates with his pupil via radio, but still, driving a tank is no mean feat.
The gearbox in a tank is nothing like a Renault or Mercedes. It's really surprising. When you think the thing weighs 30 or 40 tons and you can make it move, and when you brake it stops.
At the end, everyone's awarded a special driving license, and it's safe to say Bruno will be keeping his handy for another summer holiday in Germany next year.